Hello and welcome to Mary Makes. My name's Mary and today I want to tell you about the biggest mistake I made with my crochet business. Honestly, this mistake kind of runs pretty deep and it's going to take me a long time to really be able to fix this, but what I did is I correlated my self-worth to my productivity slash business results. That was my biggest mistake. And I actually really didn't realize I was doing this for a very long time, because after anything didn't go as expected or I didn't hit the results or benchmarks that I was hoping for, I was just like, oh, I didn't work hard enough, I didn't do enough. But after a couple of mentee bees, my husband asked me, why does this hurt so much? And my answers were usually something like, it's personal. I made this. And nobody wants it. I suck. And I'm laughing a little bit because sharing this all with you, it's like I feel like I sound like a crazy person, but this is where my head's been at. And obviously I don't have the solution on how to fix this for myself. I'm still on my own path to growing and learning from this. But a couple of things have been helping me, and I want to share those with you today. The first thing that really helped me was realizing that achieving goals is not equivalent to happiness. Um, I realized, I'm stressed out. I've put on a little weight. I have a ton of gray hairs. It's kind of crazy. Um, and I realized that my goals were always going to be in the future. And, I had some okay, reasonable goals, some stretch goals, and some those crazy goals. And, all those productivity kind of people on the internet tell you to have how to goal set and all to do all of these great things. But if you focus too much on your goals like I realized, I was just telling myself I'll be happy once I hit this goal, once I hit this benchmark. And that didn't happen. I would hit some of them, I would not hit some of them, and I wasn't really happy either way. And I guess realizing that goals are in the future, but happiness is in the present is the first thing that really helped me take a step back and work to stop making myself feel so bad all the time. And I guess I was also just generally exhausted. This is how I came to this realization. I have recently hit a very high goal that I've had for myself professionally in my day job in the corporate world, and it's super exciting. I'm thrilled about it. But then I was like, oh no, do I have to set another one? That was exhausting. Do I have to do this again? And I don't want to. I I have hit a certain level of what do you want to call it, salary, prestige, career progression that I am now happy with, and I I feel like I've been just burning myself out trying to stretch as far as I can. So I guess that's one thing that really spurred this realization on. Kind of piggybacking off of that, the second thing that's actually been helping me a lot is sleep. And it sounds so freaking obvious, but I wasn't getting enough sleep. I usually slept between 6 to 7 hours a night, which is just the bare minimum to stay functioning. I would be like, "No, one more row before bed. I'm having fun. This is good. I want to crochet this." But I was just exhausted when I'd get up, at 5, 6 in the morning to go to work. And oh, that's hard. So realizing that I need sleep and that rest is very productive has been so helpful. Who knew I would be less grumpy after having a nice 7 to 8 hour night? So, second thing that's helped me sleep, would recommend it. The third thing that's been really helping me is just pausing to ask myself, what do I want to do right now? Because what I was doing was listening to my you should voice, that little voice in your head that says, you should do laundry, you should make another dinosaur, you should edit that video tutorial. I just wanted to calm that voice down. And by asking myself, what do I want to do? That's helped me take more breaks, helped me do more things I wanted to do. I recently finally beat Pikmin 3. This game has been out for ages and I hadn't beat it yet. I like playing video games. I like spending time playing board games with my husband, and I just wasn't doing that because I kept listening to my "you should" voice. So next thing I want to do, honestly, is to beat Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't done that yet, so that's something I want to do. Kind of down the same train of thought that number 3 was. Number 4 is just recognizing that I needed other hobbies. Before I had Mary Makes, I had lots of hobbies. There were lots of things I like to do. Then when I had Mary Makes, crocheting was like all I did. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love crochet. I still want to make tutorials. I still want to crochet dinosaurs like really bad all the time. But I have to be honest with myself that crochet just hits different for me now. It's no longer a safe hobby in that um, whenever I crochet something, even before I go to make it, I'm going to be asking myself, how much yarn does this take? How much did this cost in terms of materials? What's my cost of goods sold? How am I going to package this? How much can I sell it for? And all of that doesn't make your hobby safe anymore. All of that comes when you monetize your hobby. So I've had to pick up new hobbies. In addition to video games, of course, I've started getting into Miniverse. I don't know if you have heard of this, but I'll just say I'm closetly obsessed with Miniverse. It's a little blind box that you can pick up in the toy section of your local Target or Walmart. It gives you a little kit to randomly make a little tiny food or plant or something with like little tiny tools and anyways, I digress. I found some new hobbies that have become more of a safe space because I know that these are not for profit. These are for fun. So just to summarize, the biggest mistake I made with my crochet business is correlating my self-worth to my results and my productivity. And while I still have a lot of growth to do in this area for me personally, I shared with you 4 things that are helping me live a lot calmer and a lot happier. And I hope you found this interesting and helpful to you as well, especially if you are also considering monetizing your hobby. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!